Viewer discretion is advised. The media is going all out to paint this narrative that the black people are no longer mad and upset about slavery, about Jim Crow, about oppression. We just put it all behind us. We're going to move forward. And they're trying to push this narrative by putting a bunch of hybrid Negroes in front of the camera. And why is it so important to them? What does it matter about how the world sees black people? Why is it that there's this concerted effort globally to paint black people in a negative image? I don't understand one thing, why we vote. I just don't. Because we represent the minority. We could never win a vote. I don't fall for this idea that, hey man, we need to get other people to join us. Who's going to join us when we get abused by the system? So who's going to join that? That's ignorant. You have people tell me, oh, I'm a Republican, I'm Democrat. The Democrats have never done a damn thing for us but lied to us. The Republicans, they just ignore us altogether. They don't even mention us at all. So why would you want to join the Democrats who lied to you? And why would you want to join the Republicans who don't give a shit about you? We don't realize the games that's been played with us by other people and our own people. But since a lot of our own people have become useless to them, they got replacement Negroes like Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, just to name a few. Because they don't know when those other real Negroes are going to have a Negro moment. So they can't take that chance. They had to come up with some hybrid Negroes who will never have a Negro moment. So this year, just as last year, I will not be voting. Who the hell am I going to vote for? What choices do I have? I'd rather not vote and just sit it out, and maybe the next 4 years somebody could come through. And I'm really against voting. I don't believe in leaders. I don't believe in that. Because who are they leading? We have never had black people in America. We have never had a leader for us. So I don't believe in the voting system that we have here. I don't believe in the candidates that they place in front of me, the puppets. It's all a farce to me. Republicans versus Democrats. It's all a bunch of bull, man. And the powers that be, they found a person in Donald Trump that can take the abuse, the verbal abuse from the citizens. Donald Trump is in his greatest role of his life, just like when he was in that damn WWF. He's the bad guy. He loves the booze because he knows he's going to end up being a victim. So he don't give a damn about you booing. Matter of fact, he loves to see you in agony and in pain. So that's the guy that's been placed before us. And as I say, why do we keep voting? Because I don't know one thing that has ever benefited black people. It may have seemed as a benefit, but it ended up as a benefit for other people, not for us. You like the keeper, a little servant. You just holding it down till they come back and take it from you. Whatever it is. Your life, liberty, justice, pursuit of happiness, whatever the hell it is. You won't have it long. But I feel as if slowly black people in this country are starting to wake up and realize that, hey, united we stand, divided we fall, and we tired of falling. And we're finna come together. And we're not going to continue to go for your foolishness. We're going to stop pretending like we don't see it. We've been seeing it for years. Just never said anything about it. Because we felt really and actually helpless to do something about it. But now we see that your power is only a damn illusion. And we have the power. We've always had the power. We just didn't know it. It's just like an elephant. They'll get an elephant, and as a baby, they'll tie a chain to his leg. He can't break the chain. Well, as the elephant gets older, they can replace the chain with a little rope, which he can easily snap. But he sees the chain to his leg, the rope tied to his leg, in his mind, he still thinks it's a chain that he can't break. We are that. The chains that we thought binded us, it was just a thread. And we see the power within us, collectively. What we're going to do, we're just going to sit on our power. Because, let's face it, folks, we've been used since we've been here. One weak white person that has a vendetta against a stronger white person uses us to beat that white person. So we're just going to sit on our power and let y'all find out amongst yourselves. Because we can beat the weak white person and the strong white person. You use us to beat the strong one, remember that. So we can beat both of y'all. So what we just going to do, we're going to sit back. Let y'all fight it out. It was just one of y'all win, then we got you. Since the discussion of reparations has risen, you have white people saying, oh, it's going to be a civil war. They would rather fight you than give it to you. And guess what? We know that too. And let's be honest, man, it's been overdue for a showdown. We way overdue for a showdown. Just like you have white people out there think they want it, man, we've been wanting to see it for a long time. Because it's liberty or death. We just not going to keep on going for this here in this country. You deny us everything, you give other people everything, we simply look and we just supposed to take it. Charge it to the game. We ain't charging it to the game. I don't know how many black people, including myself, have been affected from this white supremacy game. I was affected by it. My parents were affected by it. My grandparents were affected by it. Great-great-grandparents, so on and so forth. And it's time that you people pay. And you're gonna pay. We know you don't want to pay. We know that you are going to resist. But remember, resistance is futile. Consider it payback for all of the hurt and pain that you've inflicted on black people for over 400 years. The rape, pedophilia, murder, sodomy. You people have a lot to pay for, and you refuse to want to give us reparations after all of that? Forget about sympathy. There will be no sympathy. Because you have no sympathy. Since when have you had sympathy on black people? We know the wrong things that happen to black people, and still you make excuses. I heard one reporter say, if they give black people reparations, it will break the country. Well, who gives a damn? What did the black people have when they left slavery? Not a damn thing. No education, no money, just nothing. They pulled themselves up out of bootstraps and make it. You'll make it too. So say the sob stories. Just get ready to unass that cash that you've been owing me and my people from the past. It has been said that Donald Trump just may be the last president of the United States of America. And this very well could be true. Because after we get the reparations, we're going to buy America, we're going to rename it. So he just may be the last president of the United States of America. But he won't be the last leader of this land. And before you fix your mouth to ask black people to have sympathy on you, I want you to first think about the sympathy that you've had for black people, which was zero. There was so many good black men and women that died at the hands of evil white people. And they were protected by the so-called good white people. Well, there are going to be a lot of so-called good white people that are going to suffer and maybe die because of the actions of evil white people and a non-action of themselves. So if the country has to get broke from paying the descendants of slaves, African slaves, reparations, then so be it. This land will recover. It has recovered many times. Remember the Aztec, the Olmecs, the Incas? This place will recover. But those leaders that once ruled this land, I don't think y'all gonna recover. And I have to say this, you black leaders that we know and you know have been purposely misleading us, you better go run and hide with them. Because you won't make it being with us We don't like what you did to us. We don't like what you're doing to us. When you lose that protection, you got to come see us. It's as simple as that. Now you might say I'm saying a bunch of evil, scary things, but we all know that the things that are happening and the things that will happen, these things have been prophesied, foretold long before I came along. And there's nothing that you can do to stop it. You may have had an opportunity to stop it. But because of the evil nature that is within you, you can't stop it. So prepare for the end. All you had to do was be nice to people. But you chose to be manipulative, deceitful. So you're going to get what you get. Don't be a knucklehead thinking that the Democrats going to save you or Republicans. Because neither of these parties gives a two hoots about you. And I'm talking to the African descendants of slaves. I'm not talking about you other people. We know what they're doing for you. But they ain't done shit for me and my people. So these parties do not represent us. I'm asking my people to please stop joining these parties. If these people want our votes, they have to give us something for our votes. We've lost neighborhoods. We've lost hospitals, banks, schools, grocery stores, hardware stores, farmers. We need these things back. Will voting get that back? I don't know. But it won't hurt to ask. And it damn sure won't hurt to ask about them reparations. And if they start double talking, stuttering, or talking about being inclusive with other races in that talk, put them out your face. Stop allowing these peoples in your churches, minister, without telling at least the congregation what are their plans for the people. Y'all let them in and just stand back and let them have the stage. But you don't question them. Stop standing back with your hands behind your back smiling. And this goes to the people. Stop allowing your pastor to mislead you. You know right from wrong. You know when somebody's doing something that's not beneficial to the people. Speak up. Put him on blast. Just like he got that church, he can get kicked out of the church. I've seen it happen. So the people that call themselves leading us, if they're not going to actually lead and work for us, kick them out, man. Stop putting up with it. Stop putting up with the mess. We've already sent out the message loud and clear to these hybrid candidates, these what they call themselves biracial candidates, these multicultural candidates. They don't represent us, they represent multiple cultures. They don't represent black people. We need somebody who's gonna represent black people. When they have Hispanics, they don't have nobody that's representing other people. They have somebody representing Hispanics. When they had gays, they didn't have no straight person, they had a damn gay. So as a black person, why do we have Mexicans? and Asians and all these other goddamn clowns representing us when they're not us. Obama, we voted for him because he was black, but he doesn't represent us. First of all, his dad is African. He's not a descendant of slaves. He does not represent us. But because we was black, we fell for the okie doke. But we're not going for that this round or the other rounds in the future. Those days are over. And as I say, you're going to give us those reparations. You're going to give them whether you want to do it or not. It's not a question of how you feel or what you want to do. You're going to do it. Or else. Remember, Jesus said he didn't come to bring peace, but a division. And if division is what it takes for me and my people to resume our roles as the true leaders of this world and of this universe, then so be it.